giving a quick little update while we're in the hospital. So I know we had really big news the last vlog, and we had said like best case scenario he could come home tomorrow, which is Monday. But he had a little setback, and that's okay because that's kind of what you expect in the NICU. He was originally on 0.2 oxygen when they started talking about bringing him home, and he was really happy. He was doing really good. That's why they brought it up. But when they moved him to 0.1, he was just getting really tired and not really taking in the full volume of his feeds that he normally did. He was kind of hitting the minimum, like exact minimum of what he needed, and he started desaling a little bit. So today they moved him back up to 0.3 to let him catch up, and tomorrow he's going back to 0.2, and he'll kind of be where he was at before when he was doing really good. It doesn't mean that discharge isn't going to happen. I feel like we're still really close to the end, like we're right there. It just means it might not be for another week or two, maybe. Depends on him whenever he's ready. Everything's ready for us though, like our prescriptions for him are waiting in the pharmacy, and we got the discharge pamphlets. I know we have to watch a video too about bringing our baby home, and we got everything ready because we were expecting sometime this week. So everything's ready. We're just kind of letting him take his time and get there, which is fine. He's still doing really good and taking all of his feeds. He ate really good today. He eats again at 5:30.
The way we're looking at it is we almost weren't ready when we heard on Thursday that he would be coming home on, Monday or Tuesday, because we haven't heard of a timeline that was this fast. They were kind of telling us around November, like Thanksgiving, but then they were like, because we ended up getting a new doctor because they change every 3 weeks or so, and this one's a lot more aggressive, and so
not really aggressive, but he likes to make things happen. Like he wants things, like obviously everybody wants their baby to go home, so they're trying to make it happen, but I think it was just a little too fast, and that's okay, because if everything would have gone perfectly like they had planned, then yeah, we'd be going home tomorrow. But I think it was just big, like NICU babies, they say like even that 0.1% of oxygen somehow makes a difference for them.
If you put your finger up to a 0.1%, it's like there's nothing coming out. It's crazy how.
And I've read that some NICU babies are on like 0.1% of oxygen, and that's just what makes them happy. So there is an option where he could come home on oxygen. They would have to order all the equipment before we leave, and that might be a possible case. But until then, we'll see where we go. When we bring him home, there's still going to be a lot of stuff to do. I think 1 to 2 days after he comes home, we have to go see the pediatrician. During cold and flu season, he'll have to go once a month to the pulmonologist to get monthly RSV shots. Every cold and flu season until he's 2. He'll come home on I can't think of what it's called. It's breathing treatments. There's a word for it. I don't know, but he'll get breathing treatments, I think, twice a day. He's coming home on a multivitamin, which we put in one of his bottles.
He does not like vitamins.
Yeah, they tried it for the first time yesterday in his bottle, and he threw it up.
The first time he's ever spit anything up was when he had the vitamins.
Yeah, and it wasn't just a little, it was a lot. But today he drank it, and everything went good, no spit up. Then he takes Diurel, which is, it's like reduces water retention. It helps flush out his lungs and kind of keep him open, because he has chronic lung disease of prematurity, which is normal for premature babies, and he'll grow out of it, but until then, he's got to take some stuff for it. So he gets that in like a little measuring, the little thing you put a syringe in his cheek while he eats. So
he's a 6-pounder.
He is a 6-pounder.
He's a little 6-pound man. He was a 6 pounds 1 ounce yesterday, but he dropped down to 6 pounds because he had a couple
he
big.
He just wasn't really eating.
And he had a couple big poops.
He did. They changed his diet. They had like some kind of mixture they use here instead of formula, but because he was gonna come home, they put him on NeoShirt, which is what we will use while he's at home. So when they changed his diet, which is it's normal, but his body just kind of reacted. He was just having some really explosive moments. But other than that, he's doing really good, and we're taking it step by step. I'm gonna breastfeed at 5:30 if you want to get me weighing him and stuff.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna weigh him because I'm about to breastfeed, and in order to know what he gets during his feed, we have to find the difference in the weight. So I'm gonna hook him. Yeah, come on, Victor. Alright, I'm going to on the 0, so I'm gonna check. Alright, we're going on. Alright, and I put everything on this and then I tape there. 2860. So we're gonna remember that. Wait, that's before fee.
We usually write it up here. 2860.
2860. Then we just plug his leads back in. And his oxygen. And we're ready to go. He's smacking his lips because he's hungry boy. He's a hungry boy.
This is a boppy, so this helps Hannah hold the baby while she's giving him his dinner.
Yep.
I'll come help you. You got it. She holds him like a little football.
Yep.
And that's as much as we can show.